But for me, I saw a lot of potential.
Okay.
I even in Enzo Maresca, we all forget this Enzo Maresca's first time playing in the Champions League.
Yes. We have to. It counts.
So
Yes.
he's also going to learn along the line.
Yes.
So it was a good experience. We couldn't have faced any team better than Bayern.
Yes.
So this was a good test. We take it in good faith. We prepared right way and then approach the next match in the right way. And then once we get started, once we get our first win in the UEFA Champions League, I believe we are going to kick off from there,
will come.
and then we are going to make it to the knockout stages. I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I believe we are going to make a lot of big impacts in the Champions League this season.
The game ended. The world champions versus Bayern Munich. And guys, today I'm here with my Chelsea brother, our #1 Chelsea supporter. He's going to give us his analysis, his opinion on this game. So please watch this video till the end. Sheriff, the game ended. First of all, what do you have to say about this game?
For me, I'm disappointed at the results, but I'm not disappointed in the team.
You are disappointed
at the results, but not disappointed in the team.
Okay, let's see.
I still believe that we conceded goals we were not supposed to concede, and then we, in the end, I'm proud of how they fought till the end, but then it wasn't the result that I was expecting, and so I'm disappointed.
Okay, so when you look at this game, Charlie, the first half, our bowler will always do in the Premier League. It looked like it didn't work.
I think I should say that I respect Vincent Kompany very much for this. Okay. He looked at our game and he came prepared. The players that would have hurt them, Pedro Neto, he found a way to contain him. And then he did that by putting a player on him who could match him to avoid conceding long balls to Pedro Neto. And then they also found a way to keep Cucurella in our box by putting Olise on him, asking Olise not to drop. So you could see that Cucurella was not able to support Pedro Neto. And for that matter, our transition play was not able to work. So I give props to Vincent Kompany. He has shown that he's a true Pep Guardiola disciple. He's able to read opponents and prepare towards the match.
So, but some fans said that it's not about Vincent Kompany. It's about Bayern Munich players being experienced. And let's come to our midfield, Enzo Fernandez and Neto, the wing position. You look like this game, Neto, we didn't see our Neto.
Yes, so as I said, it's not really because of Neto, but it's because of the approach that Bayern brought to the game. They identified our danger man, and then they found a way to play him out. I believe Pedro Neto would have played better if Bayern hadn't kept one player to constantly be on him, to not give him space, and also prevent Cucurella from coming up the pitch to give options, which would have given Pedro Neto the opportunity to lose his marker. Because if there was a Chelsea a player attached to Pedro Neto, it can draw the attention of the defender and allow Pedro Neto to find some space to maneuver. But he was marked out. And then going to the midfield, for me, the one player that I think he didn't perform very well was Enzo Fernandez. And then you mentioned the midfield. It was not good at all. We were outplayed. It looked like there was a gaping hole in our midfield. And then I'm very critical about Enzo Fernandez's performance because I know he can do better than that. I was expecting much more from him because among our team, he's one of the few players who have Champions League experience. You have played in the tournament. You should have done better. You should have come up in the big.
Especially the first half, he got one chance. He's supposed to bury his score. I don't know whether he was trying to control it before what.
Yes, he was shaky, and I think he should have been more composed than all the other players in the team because he has the Champions League experience, and I was expecting that he would be more composed and give confidence to his teammates to play.
And let's come back to our defense. Chalobah scoring an own goal. The own goal, are you going to give the blame to Chalobah or?
So when it comes to the own goal, as soon as it happened, what I said is that either Tosin or Chalobah, any of them that touched the ball was going to put it in the back of the net because in that moment they were all facing our pool. If you look at that ball, when the ball came in, they were all facing our pool. The ball was behind them. So anybody who touched it was going to put it in our net. The best person that could have claimed it was Robert Sanchez, and he was not in position to claim the cross. and so it was an unfortunate own goal. Maybe we can also look at how the cross happened, because it was not good defense.
Okay.
There was so much space given to Olise to get the cross in, and then once the cross went in, anybody that touched the ball was likely to put it in the back of the net, whether our player or a Bayern Munich player.
Okay. As you said, in fact, the cross was dangerous one. The cross scored the goal. Yes, for sure. And the two centre backs, it looked like their confidence nature in this game. It wasn't there. Or Tosin and Chaluba. It looked like, because the Chaluba and the Tosin are now in the Premier League. Like this game, it looked like they were too silent.
It's true. When I saw the lineup, I thought we could make use of Wesley Fofana for this match, because we are not going to have much of the ball, and once you are going into a game that you're not going to have the majority of the ball, then there's really no need for me having Tosin Adarabeu starting ahead of Wesley Fofana, because Tosin is not one that is good in defending transition.
Okay.
Once it is a transition and he's the defender, he's not able to deal with it.
Yes.
If you look at, it's like it's difficult for him to go to ground.
Okay.
And some of these balls you have to slide.
Yeah.
Use your body to block the ball.
Yes.
And so we needed somebody who was agile, somebody who could move, like for Wesley Fofana to come into the game. But so when that pairing, I saw the pairing, I knew we were in for a long night. And then at the end of the day, it happened. Tosin wasn't very good in the match, and then Fofana, Trev Chaluba, although he did his best, but they still fell short. Next time we can do better. We have to read the opponent better and select the better centre back pairing to deal with them.
Okay. Let's come to the penalty. Casado and Hurricane. Do you think it was a penalty?
For me, I think the referee absolutely flopped that, because if you look at the situation, it was a 50-50 ball. Caicedo neither pushed or pulled Hurricane.
Okay.
They were two players were holding each other in the box.
Okay.
One goes to the ground. He's not pushed. He was not pulled. Why is it a penalty?
Okay.
The referee at first didn't give the penalty.
Yeah. And then I don't know why.
5 seconds later, he changes his mind. I don't know what caused him to change his mind. Even if VAR called him, I think he would have needed to take a second look at it. Not to just change your mind after denying the call 10 seconds or 5 seconds earlier. So I think it was a shambolic refereeing that decision, and it cost us, because
for sure
that just, we started the game and we already a goal down.
Yes.
So it was bad. It was bad.
And let's end with Estival, the substitutions. Was it late substitution from Enzo Maresca?
Yes. Personally, I feel that it was late. At halftime, I could see that we needed a winger.
Yes.
Because Malo Gusto is not a winger, and then he's not able to carry the ball forward. And if you look at how Bayern Munich were playing us with their left back and right back, we needed a sharp winger to be able to beat his opponent, beat him, and then gain grounds. That's something Gusto was not going to do. And then even at the point that Esteban was brought in, he was still not playing on the wings. If you could observe. Malo Gusto was still playing on the wings. Esteban was playing second number 10. Close to Kopama. And then for me, I feel like we could have used Gusto as a right back, let him stay there, and then have a winger to play from the beginning of the second half. That change should have happened at the beginning of the second half. And then the coach waited until it was too late. You could see the impact that Esteval made when he came on. Esteval Garnacho made very good impacts in the game, but it was too late.
And lastly, Kopama, this game he did his best. What do you have to tell Kopama?
Kopama is cold. He's class. He's class. Kopama is going to lead us into
to win
so many victories, because his individual talent is just unmatched. And this match, he could have single-handedly won us the game.
For sure.
Unfortunately, as I said, the results was disappointing. But for me, I saw a lot of potential. Even in Enzo Maresca, we all forget this Enzo Maresca's first time playing in the Champions League.
We have to. It counts.
So he's also going to learn along the line. So it was a good experience. We couldn't have faced any team better than Bayern. So this was a good test. We take it in good faith. we prepare right way, and then approach the next match in the right way. And then once we get started, once we get our first win in the UEFA Champions League, I believe we are going to kick on
The
from
round
there,
will come.
and then we are going to make it to the knockout stages. I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I believe we are going to make a lot of big impacts in the Champions League this season.
Okay, your last words for Chelsea fans, and because some fans go first, your words for them and Enzo Maresca and Chelsea players.
Yeah, I think before coming on here, I saw some fans talking about Enzo Maresca's job and talking about how he's not going to stay at Chelsea for long. For me, all I have to say is that we have to be patient. This is our first match back in the Champions League after 2 years.
Okay.
It's just like when a player goes out of the game for some time and comes back, they are rusty.
Yes.
The pace of Champions League is not the pace of the domestic league.
Yes.
The Champions League operates on a different level and on its own, and so we are back. We will get there. We'll get into rhythm. God willing, our next match, once we get the first win, we kick on.
Yes.
Bayern has given us the level.
Yes.
They have set the pace for us.
Yes.
So we have to maintain that pace and play at that level.
Okay.
Yes.
So the fans should be patient. Okay. So guys, let us hear from you under the comment section your opinion, your thought about this game, and my own review is coming about this game. Yes. And more videos are coming on this channel about this game, and Manchester United game, the game that we are going to play, yes, to beat them. We are the world champions. See, don't lose. So nothing changed. This is football. It's part of the game. I know some fans go back. This is not the ending. See, losing one game in the Champions League doesn't mean that you can't win it. We saw PSG last season. They play playoff. At the end, they won the Champions League. Even so many teams, even Real Madrid last season, they have to play playoff before they proceeded. So please, we have to be patient. This is football. This is Enzo Maresca. He is a young coach, but he had the potential. We can see. Yes, PSG and whatever. Look at what Enzo Maresca did to them. So we have to be patient. I know, yes, for fans who go first, but calm. We are still the world champions. World champions. Yes. Take care, peace.